Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video of Witchmaster. Today we're going to be trying a pretty unique deck, kind of a 3-charge deck with a Prince, Hog Rider, and a Mini Pekka I'm considering charge just because he's really quick and he can take a lot of damage off of a tower. Today the goal is to try to push to Pekka's Playhouse, which is about a 270 trophy push. So I'm not going to waste any time, I'm just going to get right into the video. So I'm going to play a little patient, not a ton with him putting, I'm going to instantly cycle a Hog Rider in this left lane, and I'm going to use a Valkyrie to defend both of these, the Bomber and the Musketeer, and then I'm going to put a Mini Pekka behind my Valkyrie. So pretty good start to the game, a little split lane push. I'm going to soak whatever damage these minions can give. I'm going to start a Musketeer in the very back, and I'm just going to arrows these archers and that bomber. Try to keep my Musketeer a little alive, and instantly going to send another Hog Rider to the left. Kind of make him decide which lane he wants to defend. And my Musketeer should be able to get 2 shots on that right side. I'm just going to put minions over this Musketeer. It'll negate the damage. She'll still be able to get 1 hit, but I don't want to use anything too expensive. I'm going to start a bomber in the very back, along with a Musketeer to take out the minions. Once I get enough elixir, I'm going to use my Mini Pekka as a charge for this right side, and then instantly to the left side, I'm going to put a Hog Rider. So pretty good defense on his part, knowing that the bomber has really good splash damage, but he still wasn't able to defend that left side, even with the late fireball, still able to take his tower. What he doesn't know is that I have a Prince yet. I haven't even used it. And heading into double elixir, I'll be able to get him into play a little bit more. So right when this Prince gets up here, I'm going to put the Valkyrie at the front, along with the Musketeer in the middle. And he may have given up here. I'm going to put a Pekka on the left side. And that's just a late giant. And this should be tower down. I'm going to send Hog Rider, and we got 3 chargers on the tower, and it's down. Give him the good game and the good luck. So that was a pretty good game to start off the video. It gave me about 30 trophies. As you can tell, this is a very versatile deck and quite a bit of a beatdown deck, able to just pretty much be on the attack the whole time, which is a really fun way to play the game. Personally, I'm not in love with just defensive decks, though they do work. I just like being on the attack. Hopping into another match here. Give him the good luck. So because I don't know if he has a skeleton army, I don't really want to send my Mini Pekka, but I am willing to send my Hog Rider. I'm going to start my my Musketeer in the very back. I'm going to hopefully be able to shuffle to my Valkyrie in time for these to cross. That Musketeer was able to lock onto the tower, but my Bomber will still be alive after his arrows. I'm going to arrows these just to get a little chip damage. I know he has a Goblin Barrel. Not super worried about the Goblin Barrels at the moment. I know they will become a big player in the end of it. Instantly, I'm going to go Hog Rider on this right side, making him pick a spot to defend. I know he didn't have a ton of elixir, and I was able actually to take out his Mini Pekka too, so we were able to just get a couple big hits on his right side. I'm going to put my Prince here, and I'm going to go left with my Prince. And now I'm just forcing him to defend. So he doesn't have a ton of options of how... I think we have him on the elixir right now, so we're going to soak some damage with that musketeer. And I don't have enough for arrows, so we're going to soak a little damage with his goblin barrels too. We're just going to wait and kind of see what he does to defend this musketeer real quick. Mini Pekka. I'm going to put a bomber, which was able to get a hit. I'm going to go right side with my Hog Rider and left side with my Mini Pekka. And I'm actually just going to arrows these, get a little bit more chip damage on the tower. For that witch, when she crosses, I'm going to use a Valkyrie. And that right side tower, my left side tower is going to be gone from those goblin barrels. I don't love doing this, but I need to stop the bleeding. So I'm going to put a Hog Rider on that right side just to kind of kite the bomber. My musketeer should be able to take out those minions, and I got a double charge going. Now he may be able to take that tower with the mini Pekka, but even if he does, I'm not worried because we're going to 3 crown. Perfect. Give him the good game. So 2 good wins to start off the video. As you can tell, it's very offense. You're just trying to push, push, push. You got a lot of quick cards, and that'll kind of get people on their lowest amount. You know, when they don't have a ton of elixir, you know, those cards come quick. Opposed to Valkyrie, they can build their elixir up and find something to defend with. When a prince is charging, it's really tough if you're low on elixir to... You can't save enough. So it really works out good with this 3 charge deck. Hop straight into the next video. We're going to give him the good luck. I'm going to start with my Hog Rider, as did he. And I'm also going to arrows his skeleton army. So he was able to get a little more damage than me with that fireball too. He also starts with a little bit more hit points because he's a level 5, but we're not going to worry about any of that because we're going to take this tower down. So once these get a little closer, I'm going to shift with a musketeer in the back. May have done that a little too soon, but we're going to see what happens. I'm going to put my minions. And I'm going to put my Hog Rider with it also. Just to soak some of that damage. With that fireball, I'm going to go Pekka right lane because I don't think he has a ton of elixir right now. And he also used whatever he did have to defend that musketeer. So my mini Pekka should be able to get a couple hits. We got 3 hits, which is awesome. I'm going to use my bomber to defend the skeleton army. And I won't quite have it in time. Once we get into double elixir, I could have put a prince there. I just didn't build quite enough elixir. Wasn't able to get all those minions, but they shouldn't get any hits. I'm going to put a musketeer to defend this Hog Rider. And now that we're getting into double elixir, I'm going to put my prince in the very back. I'm going to put my Valkyrie in the front, along with some minions on the top. So he just fireballed. His only worry is taking that 1 tower down, which we're going to maybe 3 crown him here, hopefully. We got a pretty good push going on. And he's just trying to stall it, basically. He was able to take my prince down. And he's doing really well of distracting my Valkyrie. But I'm going to send a Hog Rider right away. And I'm going to put some minions on this bomber in the very back. I'm also going to arrows the skeleton army, get a little bit more chip damage on him, and send a mini Pekka. Is he going to keep us from getting the 3? 3 crown. Give him the good game, and the good luck. He was really fighting to keep the 3 crown away from us. Just going to hop straight into the next battle. I know we're not too close to Pekka's playhouse yet, so I don't really care where our trophies are at as long as they're going up. I'm going to put a Pekka, a mini Pekka in the back here, and a Valkyrie on this Musketeer. Just because I have arrows, so if he has a skeleton army, I can get them down without using a ton. That one survived. So we got a little bit of a split lane attack. Neither will do a ton of damage, but both of them will chip away a little bit. I'm instantly going to send a Hog Rider on this left side because I know he used his skeleton army. And I'm going to use minions to defend this Battle Ram, which isn't the best defense, but it should work. Though it might get a little bit of damage, but not a ton. And then I'm going to put a mini Pekka at the bridge on this right side. Not worry about his couple minions. And we should be able to get a couple hits with my mini Pekka. So far the game's starting off pretty good. With him starting a Hog Rider in the very back, I'm going to start with a Musketeer. Just in time I'm going to be able to put my Valkyrie down. That was a pretty good attack. It distracted my cards just enough basically. And his Battle Ram, he's using him at good times, getting me out of cycle. But just still not being able to get a ton of damage with them. I'm going to send a Hog Rider on this left side. He's doing pretty well with some split lane attacks too. Because the King Tower was also focused on my Hog Rider, I was able to get some good chip damage on his King. And he just awoke my King Tower. He may have just given up, I'm not sure. I've said that a lot in a lot of videos, and usually they haven't given up. So we were able to just take down 2 towers. Now getting into double elixir. I'm going to start a Prince in the very back. I'm not going to worry about his Battle Ram a ton. I'm more worried about just getting a good attack in. I'm going to start my Musketeer in the very back to try to negate the damage of these minions. And we are going to have 3 charging cards speeding towards his King Tower. And I'm also going to be able to get to another Prince. I'm going to use my arrows to negate any damage here, and that should be a 3 crown. We're moving up in the world little by little. So that puts our trophies around 835, I'm guessing. We're just going to hop into the next match. We got a ways to go. Got a ways to go. Alright, so I'm going to start my mini Pekka at the bridge just to see what he has, and I have arrows next. I'm going to use them on the Goblin Barrel, and I'm going to use my Bomber to take out these skeletons. Now, I may be able to get enough elixir, though I don't want to. I was going to use my Prince. Instead, I'm going to use a Valkyrie because he just spent 5 elixir at the bridge and shouldn't have a ton. And I should be able to get my Hog Rider out in time. And my Bomber was able to take out his Spear Goblins. Now we got a pretty good attack here on this left side. That Hunter will take my Hog Rider out relatively fast, along with my Bomber. I'm going to start a Musketeer in the very back next to my Queen Tower. And hopefully be able to use, because I have to use arrows on these Goblin Barrels, I won't be able to get my mini Pekka on the left side. I'm going to use my Bomber again in the back. I should have saved it. I am going to save it here on out just for his Barbarians. I can stop them with my Valkyrie, but the Bomber takes him out a lot better. I also don't want to use my Prince because I know he has Barbarians probably in his shuffle right now. There they are. I'm going to put minions in the back and a Valkyrie at my Queen Tower. And hopefully my Valkyrie can stay at a pretty decent life. I'm going to try to get a split lane push here. I don't think I'll have enough elixir to. I'm going to put my Musketeer next to my Queen Tower. And he was able to get some good damage there, a couple chips in. I'm going to put my prince in the front, and I'm going to have my... I wasn't able to hit those very well with the missed hit, so I'm going to go Hog Rider in the next lane. And we should still be able to get a good charge with this prince, I'm hoping. We were. That takes off a lot of damage, as you can tell, about 500 for a charge. I'm going to use my bomber once again. I don't want to, but it's kind of what I'm stuck with at the moment. Though that goblin barrel was able to get a lot of good chips in. I'm going to start my musketeer in the very back, along with some minions. I'm going to go Hog Rider in this left lane, and I'm going to arrows these instantly. Hopefully I'm able to cycle to my Valkyrie in time to take out this witch. And we should get a good game here. I'm not going to get both of his towers, but that next one was only at 294, so pretty good game. Give him the good game and the good luck. He defended really well. Wasn't able, obviously, to get a 3 crown like I've been doing with these other people, so he played the game really well. And we're just going to hop right into the next match. I know this is going to be a long video no matter what, but we'll try to keep it around 30 minutes. I don't want it to become some 40 or 50 minute video. So because I have arrows, I'm going to use Hog Rider, though I know a lot of people have been playing with Goblin Barrel today. I'm going to save my arrows, and I'm going to use my bomber and my musketeer to try to defend this. His baby dragon will get a little bit of splash damage. And a pretty early prince for him, with a lot of cards kind of down. Not the smartest move you can play, but my mini Pekka and my bomber should be able to take this tower down. 56, what are the chances? I'm going to instantly shuffle a Hog Rider in this right corner just because I don't have really anything to defend with. And this will not end up good for me. Going to try to take out this witch. If not, we're going to have a lot of problems later. He was able to get one hit on my king tower also. So because I don't want to get down to the very end of the clock, it's kind of a desperate move, but I don't want to not have elixir at the very end, so I want to use it now because I've lost a lot of games that way where you can take their tower out and then the very end of the game comes and you kind of forget you didn't take that tower. So it's just smart to kind of use to just take it out as soon as possible. So he's going to get a pretty big push going here. And I'm going to Valkyrie. And I'm going to put a Hog Rider. And with them distracted, I'm going to try to put minions to take out this baby dragon. Which worked out really well, and I should be able to get some chips on his Valkyrie. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle a prince in the back and a bomber. And I'm going to put my Valkyrie just so he doesn't get a hit. He did a really good job at defending that. I'm going to start in the very back here, and I'm going to arrows just so his skeletons don't stop the charge. We were able to take a good tower, so I'm going to once again start in the very back. I'm going to try to take out the witch as soon as possible. I don't really want her to even cross the bridge. And doing a good job of keeping that baby dragon distracted. So this is going to be a good game. Good luck. Off to another win. Haven't been able to 3-crown the last 2 players, but all in all, we're doing well. We got some rewards to collect. A lot of rewards to collect. Getting us some gold. Unlocking Golem. How about that? People that learn how to play with Golem too are super versatile later in the arenas. Basically see them all the way up. People that play with them well are super hard to beat, but still able to do it, you know? Just got to figure it out. All right, this next game, if we win, should put us over 900 trophies. So I started off really defensively with my deck, so I'm just going to have to wait until he puts something, which didn't take long, thankfully. I'm going to put my bomber just to take out all of those skeletons, and also it'll get some good splash damage on his giant skeleton. And I'm going to put a Valkyrie at the bridge behind him and get a lot of chip damage with a lot of cards. And instantly, though, I'm going to send my Hog Rider just to get things moving. I don't think he has a ton of elixir. And he used a lot of his elixir just now to stop that little attack. So I'm going to go Mini Pekka. I'm going to go Bomber on this left side, which I put a little too close to them. Hopefully he survives. He did get a hit on him, but he should, I believe, unless he puts something to defend it, still be able to get a hit on his Queen Tower. Or Princess Tower. Sorry, I've been saying Queen this whole video, I just realized. Princess Tower. So he is going to get some damage here. I'm going to have to arrows this. Yeah, that wasn't good. So we're about tied in damage. I'm going to try to go Hog Rider right in this right lane. I don't want him to build up any kind of push, knowing that he has Mini Pekka and a lot of cards like that. So I'm actually just going to try to pull his giant skeleton more towards the middle. And I'm going to soak a little bit of damage on that right Princess Tower with his minions. So we got a little bit of a split lane push. We definitely have more damage than him. And this is where this move should bite him. Last time it's what got him his damage. But here, I'm going to start a Prince at the very bridge, and I'm going to arrows these instantly. I don't want him to take any kind of health off of my Prince. With a good charge there, and my 2 cards in the back should be able to take out that Mini Pekka. And my Mini Pekka is charging on that right side. I'm going to go Hog Rider on this left. I'm just going to try to keep the pressure on him completely. Pretty good start here. I'm going to put this here to try to keep my bomber alive. I don't want my bomber to go down. And by doing that, my musketeer was able to get behind my bomber. I'm going to arrows this and put my Valkyrie to stop any kind of damage. And once this dragon passes, I'm going to use my Hog Rider just to kind of kite it a little bit, get a little bit of damage off. And that'll be a good game and a good luck. People are playing a little bit better up here as you get higher in the arenas. Obviously, people have played the game longer. They know what they're doing a little more. But nonetheless, still getting wins. Still getting wins. All right. So we started off pretty with a good offensive start here. So I'm going to put my Hog Rider and see what he decides to put. I'm going to put my bomber in the back and my Mini Pekka to take out his musketeer. I'm going to put minions on this left side just to negate the damage from this skeleton army. And I do believe, never mind, he put minions. I can't really afford to soak a ton of damage because we're really close in the game right now. So I'm just going to put my musketeer down. And I was able to lock onto his Princess Tower with my musketeer. So that should help me later on. We should get a good charge here. I'm just going to try to kite this. Oh, put it down too late. So, not the best move. He was able to get a lot of damage with that musketeer, but I did get a little bit of a split lane push. And I may be able to... Nope. Won't even say it. I'm also just going to put my minions... So that was a pretty desperate arrows. I don't think he had to put those. I don't think they would have even gotten a hit. We should have a little bit of elixir advantage, but not much. I'm going to do something kind of risky. I'm going to put a Valkyrie and a Pekka right at the bridge. We got him to use his offense, at least. But I won't be able to get any damage off of this just because once you get close to a hunter, he takes you out. I'm going to go Hog Rider since I know he just used his skeleton army. And I was going to try to protect my bomber, but I wasn't able to. And I'm not going to worry about those minions at all. This should be towered down with this charge with this prince. I'm going to put a musketeer in my back right corner. We're getting off to a pretty good start of this game. I'm going to start a mini Pekka in the very back and a Valkyrie right when that witch crosses. I'm going to put it along with some arrows. And then I'm going to put my Hog Rider along with another musketeer. As you can see, this deck actually shuffles pretty quick once you get down to it. I don't think we'll be able to 3-crown in this time. No, we got pretty close, but weren't able to 3-crown. So we'll give them the good game. Give them the GGs. So we're getting really close to Pekka's Playhouse now. I think maybe 2 more wins and we'll be there. Where are we sitting right now? 27 minutes. Okay. Let's see if we can get a quick game in here. So I started off pretty defensively. I am going to start with my prince since he did that in the very back. And though that musketeer will lock onto my tower, most likely. Ooh, prince came out just in time. I'm going to put my Valkyrie right in front. I kind of predicted he was going to do something like that. I'm going to go mini Pekka on this right side. And I should be able to get at least the charge damage with my prince, which is amazing. And I got a lot of hits on my mini Pekka with the right princess tower. Instantly, I'm able to shuffle it right next to my next attack. Even though he put a skeleton bomber, I'm not going to worry about it too much just because I can take it back. I don't have a ton of elixir, but I'm going to make it go all the way back to his king tower. Or his princess tower. Now, I don't have a ton of elixir here, so I have to play really smart. He is going to get some chip damage with those goblin barrels. Got some really good damage with those goblin barrels. So I don't have a ton of elixir. He definitely has a little bit of an elixir advantage right now, I'd say. So I'm just going to kind of wait and see what he puts. Play a little bit more patient. I don't want to just keep attacking right off the get. I don't want to play too aggressive. And since he kind of went with that fireball, that allows me to most likely take this left princess tower. Or at least work it down a lot. I got a lot of chip off of it. And I'm just going to arrows these. I'm not going to allow him to get any kind of damage with those anymore. And I'm just going to use small cards to defend his mini Pekka. I don't want to use anything too drastic. And once again, I'm going to put my musketeer bomber on this right side to defend his skeleton army. And right from the get-go, this should be a really good split lane push. Even with that fireball, he should still charge, take that tower, and we'll be able to get a good Hog Rider on this other side. We have a lot of cards out there. I still don't know if it'll be enough to take his towers in the amount of time. It should be now. Aw. Can we cycle to some arrows real quick? Send a hog. Get it, hog. Take it. Take it. Oh, oh man. Give him the good game and the good luck. Haven't been 3 crowning people anymore. Awful. Got very close on that one. Alright, so this should be the last game to get us to 1,000, saying we win, which will get us into Pekka's Playhouse. We got a giant chest, a bunch of gold, some barbarians, minions, archers, and a battle ram. A lot of cards to be upgraded now. I'm going to upgrade these so I'm playing with the best deck possible at the moment. Make sure I get this last win in. Let's hop right into the next video. The next game. Hop right into the next game. Alrighty then. So I'm going to start with a prince in the very back again. And I'm going to hope he puts a skeleton army again. I'm just going to arrows those down. And I'm still going to put my Valkyrie with him. He most likely won't stay with him. Go in front a little bit. So that should be a quick tower down. I don't know why we're technically in Pekka's Playhouse right now. Oh, because... Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool. Looks like he just kind of had a misclick. So I'm going to send a pretty aggressive deck that may... attack that will... Well, he just put... Never mind, because he just put his skeleton army. So this is the attack I was going to do, which would have just been stopped with his skeleton army, but I decided I might as well just try it since we got off to such a good start. I'm going to go prince on this left side. Ooh, played a little too aggressive. Good thing my prince turned around there and took out those archers. Now he shouldn't really be able to get any damage with this giant. And I should still be able to get... And a missed fireball. I think he's just having a lot of misclicks and not playing great right now. With my princess tower also focusing on that prince, my bomber hasn't been hit and is able to take out that princess tower. I don't really want to defend these skeletons, but I'm gonna put a mini Pekka up at the very front just to take out this musketeer. We should be able to get a 3 crown here. If we don't get a 3 crown in a minute, then I wasn't playing right. Alright, give him the GG and the good luck. So that we're in Pekka's Playhouse now. That gave us 31 trophies. Pretty exciting. Bam. Into Pekka's Playhouse. The next arena is Spell Valley at 1300, so that's what we're going to be pushing for in the next video. If you haven't already subscribed, if you like the videos, give me a like, comment whether you are using this deck, if you like this deck, or what decks you're using, where you're at in the game, and if you find these videos helpful. I'm not sure what I'll be doing in the next video. I know I have unlocked a witch, but I figured I'd kind of save that for a little further down the line. Just when she's a little bit more upgraded and I feel a little better about playing with her. Right now, a lot of people just fireball a lot of stuff, arrows a lot of stuff, and once you get higher in the arenas, they don't do that as much. You play a bit more smart, and in turn, are able to keep a witch alive a little better. So anyway, like I said, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.